Hey everyone, Dr. Stephanie here, and today we're going to go through 7 stretches that will give you a great full body stretch, and these are things that I like to do every day. So you can just incorporate these into your routine if you want to, but here we go. Let's get started. Let's stretch out. Let's feel good today. So to start, we're going to do one of my favorite things called hamstring scoops. So you're going to put one heel on the floor like this, keep your knees straight, lean forward, just kind of scoop up like that. Come back down, scoop up. You could do this walking, but we're just gonna do it like this today. Down and scoop. You should feel this in the back of your leg, back of your upper leg definitely, but also may feel it in the back of your lower leg and your calf. So we're just scooping like that, scooping like that. Let's do one more here, scoop. All right, now let's switch. So heel in front, lean forward and scoop, lean forward and scoop. And I like doing this kind of dynamic hamstring stretch because then you're not just standing in one position, so you're kind of getting the blood flowing as well as stretching that hamstring. So kind of lean forward and scoop, just bending forward as far as you can. Whoop. And bending forward, bending forward. Let's do 2 more here. And last one. Okay, now we're going to come down into our hands and knees here and come up into a down dog. So we're going to be looking at our feet here and we're going to do some leg pedals. So knee towards the floor, knee towards the floor, just back and forth here. Pushing the opposite heel towards the floor as much as you can. Back and forth, just like that. Keep going back and forth, really pushing that one heel down towards the ground as you bend the opposite knee. Getting a good calf stretch there. Just back and forth, just like that. Back and forth. We'll just keep going a few more times here. On stretching that out. All right, a few more times. Really getting a good calf stretch. All right, now we're gonna come down onto our hands and knees here, and we're gonna do something called thread the needle. So from here, take one hand and just rotate it under as far as you can, and then come back up. We're gonna alternate, so same thing on the other side. Alternate. This is good for some upper back mobility, some shoulder mobility. Going back and forth. You want to go nice and slow, and you can pause for a second or two here. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last ones here. Okay, from here, we're gonna come back into a child's pose. So sit back on your heels, let your arms stretch out in front of you, kind of relax to the ground. And we're just gonna hold this position. You can do some deep breathing. Just rest your head on the mat. Or if you want to roll up a towel, you can put a little towel under your forehead. But just really breathe, relax, kind of feel everything. Feel your back expand as you take a deep breath in. And then breathe out. And just relax in this position. This is a great one for lower back flexibility and shoulder and upper back flexibility. Just really relax into this position and just breathe. And you can hold this a little bit longer if you want to, but we're going to move into the next one. So we're going to move into here, into a prone press up. So you're going to lie on your stomach and place your hands on the ground. Just push yourself up, kind of look up towards the ceiling. And hold this position just 5 or 10 seconds. And then you're going to come back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. So press up as high as you can. And come back down. And then last time, press up. And come back down. All right, from here, we're going to come into a seated position and sit with our legs in a 90-90 position. So basically your hip is bent to 90 degrees, your knee is bent to 90 degrees. And from here, you can place your hands behind you. You can place them out in front of you for a little bit more of a challenge, kind of whatever is most comfortable. You're going to rotate your knees to the opposite side. And then you're going to rotate back to the other side. So we're just going to rotate back and forth. Rotate. And if you find this hard to do sitting like this, you can lie on your back and do the same motion. So we're just trying to get those knees all the way to the ground on each side. And if you want to use your hands to help kind of push your knees down, you can. We're going back and forth. Really getting a good stretch in those hips. And to this side. And back. Just keep alternating. And back. We'll do a couple more times. Okay, last one. All right, now from this position, you can sit like this. If you want to stand or sit in a chair for this one, you can do that as well. So this is called a neck flexion to open pec stretch. So from here, you're just gonna look down as far as you can. So we're getting that neck flexion. And then you're gonna look up and open up your arms like this. And then come back down and open up. So this is good for neck mobility and kind of opening up the front of the chest. Look down as far as you can, open up, look down, and open up, and look down, and open up. So we'll keep going a few more times. Just really stretching out that chest and the neck. Just like that. All right, one more time. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully you feel a little bit more stretched out, flexible, the blood is flowing. And so this is something you can do daily. You can do it when you first wake up in the morning. You can do it as a warm-up before a workout. You can do it as a cool-down after a workout, or you can do it before bed. Kind of whenever you feel like it, but the more you work on these, the better you'll feel because your muscles will kind of loosen up, your blood will be flowing, and you'll just feel better overall. So try that and see how you feel.